Welcome to another startup and complete car documentation. What we have today is a 1997 Chevrolet Express 1500 Glaval Gladiator conversion van. On the remote fob, you have the buttons for lock, unlock, and with this button you can unlock the rear doors. The front door panels have storage areas, custom carpeting and wood trim, and it does have power windows, locks, and mirrors. The customized interior includes green carpeting and custom cloth seats, as well as custom wood paneling. And the seats in this one are manually adjusted. But now that we're behind the wheel, let's go ahead and start the engine. A conversion van is basically a full-size passenger van that is decked out with stylish modifications inside and out by whichever company is doing the conversion. Usually they have a customized interior with special trim and nicer seats that leaves it much more nice and luxurious than a Spartan utilitarian passenger van from the factory. In addition, you can usually find televisions, window blinds, and a back seat that folds into a bed. Think of a conversion van as the ultimate road trip vehicle. That isn't a straight-up motorhome. So this Chevy was converted by a company called Glaval, which started in the 1970s and made their name selling customized conversion vans like this one. But in 1999, the company became Glaval Bus, and is now specializing in shuttle buses and the like. However, there are many more companies that to this day are still making conversion vans. By the way, there are also conversion trucks, which are basically pickup trucks that undergo the same customizations as conversion vans. With this early 90s GMC Sierra I filmed a few years ago pictured here as an example. So this one is a low-top conversion van, which means the factory roof has not been raised. High-top vans got a slightly raised roof for better headroom. The Chevy Express and GMC Savannah full-size cargo and passenger vans debuted for 1996 to replace the aging G-Series vans, and they never have actually received a 100% redesign even as of 2023. They have received numerous facelifts and revisions over the years in addition to getting more modern powertrain options, but even now they still have the same basic architecture dating back to the mid-90s. But competition back in 96 included the Ford E-Series and Dodge Ram van. So starting in the instrument cluster, we have 5 analog gauges, which are your speedometer, front and center, and then on either side you have your fuel gauge, voltage gauge, and your oil pressure and temperature gauge. With this button you can toggle between your trip computer and odometer. The hazard switch is on top of the steering column, It has a 4-spoke design, leather-wrapped steering wheel, and the steering wheel is tilt only. The parking brake is foot-operated. Your headlight controls, panel dimmer, climate vent for the driver. Right here you have your high beam, turn signal, wiper, and cruise control stalk. It does have a column gear shifter. Going down the center of the interior, you have your central climate vent, your single zone climate controls, heated mirrors. Right here is your whole radio head unit, AM, FM with a CD player and a cassette player. Control for the rear fan. Lighter or power outlet, and then a dedicated power outlet right here. Some storage with coin holders, 2 cup holders, a little ashtray, and you have a large storage area which serves as the glove box since these did not actually come with a glove box. Both these custom front seats do have armrests. Both sun visors do have vanity mirrors and adjustable lights. Manually dimming rear view. A little bit of a storage pocket right here. I believe these are your dome lights, all custom. And with this switch, you can turn on all those lights in the back. Really cool. So now let's go ahead and roll down the driver's window and take a look at the engine bay. The driver's window is automatic down. "15-inch 5-spoke alloy rims. Powering this Express G1500 is GM's Vortec 5700 5.7-liter naturally aspirated V8 engine. It's a cast-iron pushrod power plant with 2 valves per cylinder, and horsepower is rated at 255 at 4,600 RPM, with torque being rated at 335 pound-feet at 2,800 RPM. Setting that power to the rear wheels is a 4-speed automatic transmission with low gear selection. Running on regular unleaded with a 31-gallon fuel tank, updated EPA estimates for a van like this one are roughly 12 mpg in the city and 17 mpg on the highway. It has an independent front suspension and a solid rear axle with leaf springs. Stopping the Express are front disc brakes and rear drum brakes. As you saw earlier, the fuel cap is on the driver's side. And as you can see, the only back doors are on the passenger side. You have ashtray on that side, and you got a cup holder on this one. First, we'll check out the third row. Alright, now we're in the third row seat of this conversion van, and space is excellent. Not cramped at all. Big, full-size passenger van, plus with these custom, like, couch-like seats. Excellent road trip vehicle, and they're still making these conversion vans. Companies are definitely still making them. Little cup holder storage, all your overhead climate vents. Now we'll check out the second row. So these second row seats, like the front ones, are also fully adjustable. You can recline them and slide them. And also in the second row, the space back here is incredible. It's basically like a mini bus. This is something with 3 rows of seats where full-size adults, front, middle, and rear, are going to be completely comfortable. Another opening window here, nice custom wood paneling. Single exhaust. Barn doors. Nice custom carpeting, wood paneling, all that stuff. They really did a good job at converting a Spartan utilitarian van into a relatively luxurious, nice place to be for road trips. Anyhow, thanks for checking out this tour of this 1997 Chevrolet Express 1500 conversion van. And as always, stay on the lookout for future tours.